If you would like even more art and content from me, like bonus videos and coloring pages, I'm on Patreon. It is a good way to support me and this channel. You can also get my art as prints, t-shirts, stickers, mugs and so on over at my Redbubble store. Links will be in the description box below. I truly appreciate the support, so thank you! Hi everyone! So today I thought it would just be a chill video doing some paint marker art. I've seen so much art lately done with paint markers, so I just felt inspired, I suppose. And when inspiration strikes, be sure to take the opportunity and make the best of it. So I have Posca pens, which I guess is the #1 pen in the paint marker category, but the Pilot Pintor pens are really great too. They are very similar to the Poscas, and I have them with both thinner and thicker nibs. These paint markers are acrylic based, they are opaque and they dry matte, which I think is what makes them look so good. I recently bought a new set of what I thought was acrylic paint markers to add to my collection, but it turned out that they are oil-based acrylic markers, which makes no sense to me since oil and acrylic are two completely different mediums, and they are really weird. They aren't like acrylic paint markers at all. I cannot recommend them if that's what you're looking for, but anyway, let's get started with the art. I might add that I am no expert with paint markers, but I have figured out that smoother paper and surfaces works the best. What I will use today is the ArtGecko super smooth paper, made especially for Posca pens. I got it in a scroller box a little while ago, so I just thought it would be perfect for today since I will make a few smaller artworks. So my idea for these 3 pieces is that I wanted them to be square, I wanted there to be flowers, and I wanted the color scheme to be the same for all of them. Also, they are all cats, what else? I just wanted them to look cute together and cohesive. And not to spoil it or anything, but I am pretty pleased with how these came out. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I did actually struggle a little bit. I haven't used Posca pens for a while for art, so my technique was a little rusty. I probably should have practiced a little before I got started, but who's got time for that? I was so excited to get started. And something else that I found very tricky was to not put my hand in the wet paint. I always tape down the paper to the desk when I'm filming because it gets a little annoying looking at the paper moving around a lot, because I'm one of those who spins around the paper and I'm drawing upside down and all of that, and I don't want you guys to be sick because of that. But that is also limiting me a little because I can't angle the paper so I don't put my hand in the wet paint, so I can't reach as well as I wanted. But yeah, I still think it worked out pretty well. I kind of figured it out, but yeah, it was a lot of fun working with paint markers again. I really love the matte solid color look. It reminds me a lot of gouache paints. It does look a little messy though, but as usual, the line work will tie it all together. I had this idea that I would use different colors for the line work, but I realized that I didn't have dark enough tones to match the different colors, so I just went with dark purple all over. But I like it, it makes it look soft and colorful. But yeah, ginger kitty with a peony flower, I love it. I don't know why, but I had a hard time figuring out what flower to put behind the cats. The peony cat was my first idea, but then I struggled with coming up with good flowers. I needed something that would match the colors that I had in mind. So for this one, I settled with a dahlia. They comes in all different colors, so it worked out really well. So I'm trying to use the same colors as in the first piece, but I'm switching them around a bit. The peachy yellowy tone that I used for the cat in the first piece, I used for the flower in this one, and the blue for the background in the previous one I used for the cat in this one, and so on. I thought it would be a fun way to tie them all together and make them feel like a complete set of drawings or paintings. I'm not exactly sure what art with paint markers classifies as, but yeah, peachy yellow, blue, purple and green, such a cute color scheme. I was so nervous all the time to smudge anything with my hand, but fortunately it only happened 2 or 3 times during all of these 3 drawings, and it was just minor smudging. I could easily fix it. So, same as before, doing the line work using the dark purple. Also, let me know, are you the kind of person that can actually keep plants alive? Because no matter how hard I try, how much I care, how much love I give my plants, I always end up killing them. They look just fine one day and then the next day, dead. But yeah, blue dahlia kitty, done. Lastly, I knew I would have to make a blue flower to match the color scheme pattern that I had going on, so I made an anemone. It is such a weird word to pronounce, and they comes in all different colors too, so it was just perfect. I just wish I had made it a little smaller though. It is kind of taking over the drawing a bit and you can't really see as much of the background, but that is the thing with traditional art. Once you put something down on the paper, it kind of stays on the paper. But I still like it though. I really like the colors of the kitty. The different purples go so well together, such a good combo. It works really well mixing the Posca and the Pintor markers. I noticed that the Posca tones are a little more earthy or muted compared to the Pintor ones, at least the colors that I have, so they do complement each other. I am really happy with how these pieces are turning out. They may be a little messy and they're not perfect, but I love seeing them together. My intention was to sell these originals as a set in my store, but now I don't know if I feel too attached to them. I will definitely make prints of them though. In case you didn't see my previous video, I'm planning to reopen my store again, hopefully sometime in June. So I'm working really hard to produce stuff to sell, and I've been wanting to sell more original work, but as I mentioned, I find it a little hard to separate from my art sometimes, so I'm trying to make the art with the intention to sell it, to make it a little easier for me, but yeah, we will see how that goes. It was really fun working with paint markers again. You will probably see more of that in upcoming videos. Let me know which one of these little kitties you like the most. I love how they turned out and how they look together. I'm happy I did a cohesive color scheme. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Keep drawing my happy cats. Bye!